Hello and thanks for watching. I'm Jon Bozeka. This week at Otterbein, students are getting back into the swing of things. The library has undergone some renovations, and the first football game is this Saturday at Memorial Stadium. But first, you may have noticed a change in beverages around campus this year.
Coke.
Mountain Dew all the way.
Coke.
Pepsi.
A change from Coke to Pepsi. From one product to another. In its simplest terms, red to blue. But in the end, it's all the same. Otterbein's contract with Coke expired coming into this year. So it wasn't the flavor change that Otterbein was after, as much as the customer service. Tracy Benner of Otterbein's Residence Life tells us more.
So maintaining working machines, new energy efficient machines that would reduce the energy cost for the university and therefore for students, as far as utilities go, because obviously your tuition dollars pay for the university utilities. But then also thinking about things like the products that students wanted, and so also using things like debit card readers, credit card readers on the machines. So those were sort of the big things for me as far as that customer service and that friendliness for students, that the machines would be stocked and you'd be able to use your credit card wherever it was.
As part of the RFPs, or request for proposals, Otterbein also received some sponsorships to help towards the new track and turf project, as Otterbein Dean of Students Bob Gaddy tells us.
Yeah, part of the RFP is we asked for sponsorship, and part of that sponsorship was to provide some funding for the turf project and track. And then earlier years with the when we did the last contract with Coke, they provided some sponsorship to help support the Clements Recreation Center.
And as for the change in product, Benner is under the impression that there's some new excitement for some of the newfound things for students and for faculty.
But one of my first experiences, because I'm here over the summer, I know some of the summer conference assistants, they were like, what? We have Gatorade? Like that seemed to be the spark, that there's Gatorade, and I've seen some people who are excited about Mountain Dew. So overall, yeah, I think the students have adjusted.
An attempted robbery occurred in uptown Westerville at 79 South State Street on Tuesday night around 11 p.m. There were two involved in the attempted robbery, a male who is now in custody and a white female who is still at large. The female suspect was said to be wearing a pink hoodie, a sleeveless white t-shirt, and blue jeans. The two were trying to break into Stam, the Westerville area chocolate shop. No weapons were used in the incident, and the only damage done to the store was at the front door, which had some scrapes on the side and has trouble closing completely. The two tried to run away when they saw the worker inside the shop. No one was injured. If you have any information on where the female suspect is, you're asked to contact the Westerville Police Department at 614-882-7444. Taking a seat in the library may be a little bit more comfortable this year. Grace Lenehan tells us why.
The Courtright Memorial Library went through some big renovations to the first and most of the second floor. There have been cosmetic changes as well as updates in technology. Lois Zudi tells us all about it.
It was part of the master plan for the whole university, and the master plan was approved last October by the Otterbein Board of Trustees. The library was one of the buildings on campus that was identified as needing some beautification.
This beautification process has been long overdue. The library hasn't been renovated since it opened 42 years ago.
Furniture was mostly from that time. It's the original furniture. So, and while it was good furniture, solid oak furniture, it was dated. And so we bought new furniture. We have booths, we have comfy seating as I'm sitting in right now, couches and other all kinds of different comfortable furniture. So not only on the first floor, but also on the second floor. And then if you go down to the lower level, you'll find the new furniture in the Sears corner, our children's area, is all from Amish Originals. It wasn't part of this original process, but we did it in collaboration with the renovation of the library. We updated the furniture in Sears corner, but all brand new little animals, the stuffed animals that students all like.
The renovation changed more than just the furniture, though. The technology has also been completely updated.
We went from 12 computers to now 24. They're all large screen monitors. The PCs are touchscreen, so you can touch the screen, and whatever you touch, that's what it's going to do. It's really pretty neat. And then brand new Mac computers are really nice as well. We just today had the collaborative stations installed, and that has a large screen TV. 4 people can plug their iPads or their laptops into the ports, and then one at a time their screens can show on the TV, so they can share and learn together and work together on projects.
Thanks to these changes, the library has become a much more comfortable place for students to hang out and study. And Zudi and the rest of the library employees are already starting to see a difference in the students' reactions.
I've already seen, just visually noticing, that there's more students using the first floor of the library. It's very vibrant, very busy. There are times like last week at 11 o'clock in the morning when typically we wouldn't be very busy there. Every single chair was used. So I know that the students are coming here. They're really enjoying what they're seeing. All times of the day and night the library is being used, and we love it. It's great. There's more technology. There's more ability to learn and to just play, really. And so I think the students and faculty and staff will really enjoy the new library.
Although the first and second floors now look great, Otterbein is not stopping there. There are plans in the works to update the library even more in the next few years.
Working all together, a lot of places are collaborating together. The Center for Teaching and Learning, the Academic Support Center, and IT, the library, all working together. The cafe is here. We have all kinds of things that people can do. Feels very comfortable, very welcoming. We want the space to be very welcoming.
Ann is in now with a look at arts and entertainment. And Grace, the theater seems to be starting things rather early this year.
Yeah, they've been working really hard over the summer, and of course with the beginning of the semester comes classes, fun events, and the excitement of the new school year, but it also brings theater back onto Otterbein's campus and gives students the opportunity to see their talented peers perform. This year's theater schedule is just full of shows, and OTV caught up with a senior musical theater student to preview the upcoming season.
Soon, the bright lights of Cowan will turn on and the seats will be filled. A new theater season is on the way. Senior Hayden Clifton gives us a quick preview of what to expect.
Our classroom project is the first thing, but it's not part of the main stage season. It's over in the pit, the Campus Center Theater. It's no exit. And so that opens the season show-wise, but the main stage season is Les Mis. It opens with that.
Clifton will play the character of parole officer Javert in Otterbein's production of Les Miserables. He tells us how it feels to be playing such an important role.
It's great. It's really going to be a challenge for me. A lot of Javert and his tendencies I can relate to, and then a lot of them I can't. So it's a nice challenge, and it's an amazing show to be a part of because it's so iconic and so epic. And that being said, it's great that a lot of my castmates are all principals in the show, and it's nice to be able to ride this last huge musical out together as our last role here at Otterbein.
After the curtain closes at the last show of the semester, Clifton will be off to an internship in New York City. Although he has the whole semester ahead of him, he reflects on his years here and the impact that the Otterbein Theater Department has had on his college experience.
It's been an incredible journey, an incredible ride here at the school, and I am so thankful that they, saw something in me and believed enough in me to, come into their department and really learn, really grow, learn about myself as a performer and also myself as a person, and be able to go out into the world once you become a senior and you go to New York for your internship and your senior showcase after that, and be able to go out there and represent Otterbein well and proud and have the confidence both as a person and as a performer to strive for your goals, believe in your dreams, and just live out life in the theater world.
You can see Clifton star in the epic musical Les Miserables in October, along with many other Otterbein theater majors. Students who bring a Cardinal card get a free ticket. Well, there are many organizations here at Otterbein, from Greek life to intramural sports teams and many other clubs and groups, and it's sometimes hard to know what they're all about and which ones you would be interested in. The First Friday Festival last weekend gave students a chance to familiarize themselves with all the organizations on campus, and if you missed the festival, here's a quick recap.
Students enjoyed the First Friday Festival last weekend. This event is an Otterbein tradition that is meant to showcase all of the organizations on campus as well as some off campus. There were booths outside of the campus center and inside with information from all kinds of organizations, including Greek Life, Homecoming Court, Student Media, Starving Artists, and many others. And it wouldn't be a First Friday Festival without the chance to win free stuff. This year's First Friday Festival was a success, and many students had the chance to find their niche at Otterbein.
Well, that's all we have for arts and entertainment on today's show. But now David joins us with a look at sports. Football season's getting started, isn't that correct?
That's right, Grace, here with the sports report. Well, all around campus, fall athletics are underway. The football team began camp on August 15th in preparation of following up on their 8-2 season last year. The first game of the year will be this Saturday at 1 versus St. John Fisher. Last Saturday, the team saw its first live action in a scrimmage with Ohio Wesleyan. Jacob Barker traveled to Delaware to recap the contest.
Let's get after it. Hell, we've waited for a long time. It's been a long time. It's been 300 and some days.
You hit them every play, boys. Hit them every single play. Let's go.
Get lined up like you know you're supposed to be lined up and play football. Who's after me? Okay? If you're going to bite on the run fake and you see pass, don't just back up. You don't run a 4-3. You can't backpedal the 4-3.
With opening kickoff just 1 week away, the Cardinals' preseason came to an end with a scrimmage against the battling Bishops of Ohio Wesleyan. This gave head coach Tim Delp a chance to expose some new faces on the field and give them a chance to prove themselves for next week. Junior quarterback Rick Davis saw ample playing time along with sophomore running back Drew Irwin. Sophomore receiver Chris Butcher also made a splash with his TD reception that put the Cardinals on the board to tie the game at 7 near the end of the first half. Expect to see all three of these guys a lot more often as the season rolls along. The Cardinals' strong defense was reminiscent of last season, but offensive chemistry was still in the developing process, which is something Daup knew was going to take more time.
Well, normally your defense is always ahead of your offense. So offense, I assumed we would be out of rhythm a little bit. Defense always comes faster than the offensive side.
In the end, Butcher's touchdown would not stand up as the Cardinals fell 19-7. With that being said, however, Daup is wasting no time preparing for this Saturday.
Well, the biggest thing I think is stay calm. We're trying to find some guys in certain positions. I know we're going to give up plays, and we're still finding. Today was a battle for our guys in position battles. So we were rotating a lot more than we normally would, and I knew some things probably wouldn't go our way, but we started off real slow. I knew that was going to happen, but we did finish strong in that first half, and we've got to go back and look at film and see where the position battles are right now.
Jacob Barker, This Week at Otterbein.
The volleyball team continued their winning ways with a very successful weekend. The Cards played and won 4 matches, winning 3 of them 3-0. Otterbein will travel to Lexington, Virginia, Springfield, Ohio, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for tournament play. Kim Barker led the team over the weekend with 44 kills, and Emily Caldwell had 76 digs for the Cardinals. The men's and women's soccer teams both took to the pitch over the weekend as well. The men's squad defeated St. Vincent and Penn State Beaver by scores of 6-2 and 12-0 respectively. And the win over Penn State, Reed Wolf tallied 4 goals and Jared Pullman had 3, while the ladies team split their 2 games, beating Nazareth 2-0 but falling short to Rochester IT 0-1 in double overtime. The ladies team will play their first home game on Wednesday against Denison at 5. So, John, a lot going on for Otterbein Athletics.
Always great to see Cardinal sports doing well, and I can't wait to see the opening football game this week.
I'm excited.
Well, David, on behalf of our entire crew, I'm Jon Bozeka reminding you to make every day at Otterbein just a little bit better than the last. We will see you next week.